Hi, second graders. This week we have a story called Rosa and Blanca by Joe Hayes. And so you can see I have your high frequency words and I have your vocabulary words here. But before I get to that, I just want to tell you that as you read, I want you to think about the big idea of the story. What is the overall theme? What is it mostly about? And also pay attention to the order of events as the story happens. So when I read a story, I think about the characters in the story. I use what I know about them to guess what might happen next. Okay, I also use what I know about life to predict what they might do next. Rosa and Blanca is realistic fiction. That means that it really could happen, but it didn't. And also, um, I want you to compare the last story we read, Anansi Goes Fishing, to this story, Rosa and Blanca, and ask yourselves, how do the characters treat each other? Is it the same or was it different? Okay. Rosa and Blanca are not only sisters, but they are also best friends. When they prepare to go to market with corn, chilies, and tomatoes, something wonderful happens. We'll find out how Rosa and Blanca surprise each other. So I really hope you enjoy this story. But before you get started, I want you to go through these high frequency words with me. And I'm going to go through them once. The second time through, I would like you to read them with me. Remember, high frequency words are words that take practice, but once we learn them, we can look at it and know exactly what the word is, and that helps us with our reading to read more smoothly and a little bit more quickly. So, the first word we have is alone. The second word is buy. Now, this buy, B U Y, means to purchase something with money or something else. The third word is daughters. Then we have half, many. And notice many, I've put a little asterisk there next to it. Many is a word that you should have learned in first grade and may be able to already recognize. The next word is there. There is also a word that you may already be able to recognize. And the last high frequency word we have is youngest. So I'm going to go through and just read those one more time, and I would like you to join me. We have alone, by, daughters, half, many, there, and youngest. Now, let's take a look at our vocabulary words. When I read the story description to you may have remembered I said the word chilies. Okay? Chilies are a hot pepper that is used for seasoning. And you may have seen chilies before. They can be red or green. They can be different colors. They often make the food a little bit spicy, but sometimes they have ones that aren't as spicy. Our next word is luckiest. Luckiest is having more luck and good fortune than anyone else. And the last word we have is tortillas. Tortillas are thin, round cakes made of cornmeal that are served hot. If you've had a soft taco before, it's usually wrapped in a tortilla. So now I'm hungry after reading these words, but I hope you enjoy the story. And please let Mrs. Nurnberg or I know if you need any help. Enjoy.